joined by Seneschalstown senior footballer Alan Mulvany. Alan, just quick look ahead to the senior championship starting now shortly. Nafina first up, but for you so far it's been a disjointed year. In with the 20s, then COVID. You actually haven't seen much action with the club so far.
No, haven't actually. But yeah, looking forward to the championship, and no doubt Nafina will be a challenging game for us. They're top quality side, and the likes of Shane Walsh, Ethan Devine, top quality footballers, so we're going to have to be sure at our top of our game for that game.
Yeah, coming up through the underage ranks, you had a good few battles with Nafina, in particular with Walshy. So you know a good few of the younger players in the club coming through, but they've keep older players, the two Queenies and a few more alongside them, Shane Garrity in goals, Johnny Baldwin. They've an excellent team. There'll be a tough test in round one.
Oh, definitely. They will be a very challenging opposition for us, but at the same time, we can only prepare ourselves and make sure that we're right for the game, and hopefully the result will go our way in 2 weeks' time.
And two other interesting games then later on in the competition. Dunham or Ashburn, who you played in the league this year, a game which ended up being struck down nearly as null and void, and O'Mahony's, who you met in the championship last year. Two tough tests.
Without a doubt. Ashburn, you said, their season in senior team, they've been in numerous county finals and semi-finals over the years, and O'Mahony's, sure, like, we've never got an easy game against O'Mahony's regardless of who's in the team, so it's both going to be very challenging matches, and both games we're looking forward to at the same time, because it's good to be able to get back playing football now after the long stint out, and for us as well this year we really want to get going at proper big teams and have a good crack at them.
Looking back at last year, it was a tough year for the club into a relegation playoff. Just about dug out the win against Longwood down at Clonard. You'll be hoping to have a slightly different season this year.
Oh, for sure. Like, that game was, none of us like to look back on that game, but yeah, we were a bit unfortunate with results at one stage. There was a few games we threw away ourselves, and we've only really ourselves to blame for them. But yeah, we struggled towards the end of the year. But look, we got the job done, and we're still senior, which is the main thing, and for the future, as long as we stay senior.
But with a lot of young lads in the team last year, it could potentially be a learning curve. None of you want to be there again, so it could be something you use as the year wears on this year.
Yeah, without a doubt, because as you said, there's a lot of young lads in the team, and I think definitely for the Kells game anyway, Brian Sheridan was the oldest forward, and then Cathal Finnegan at 20 years of age was the next oldest, so we had a very young team, and it's something we have learned from, something we've wintered well on and we've dwelled on, and it was a massive learning curve because we really had to fight out for that victory, and it was a very challenging game. Like, Longwood did not make that game easy for us at all, so we certainly have learned from our mistakes last year.
And of course this year it's 10 years since the club were in the last senior final. Of course you're hoping that come the 4th of October, that weekend, that you'll be there again, but it's a tough group, and with only one team coming out, it's very hard to predict what way the group will go.
Well, as you said, it's everyone's hoping for there by October 4th, and yeah, it's every young lad's dream to play in a county final for the club and represent their club in the county final. So we've trained hard, and same as every team, I suppose, everyone's gunning to get to that weekend in October. So as you said, there's only one team coming out, so there will be a scrap and there will be a fight to get out, but hopefully things will go our way.
And looking back at the year earlier on with COVID-19, there was a long break, but I know yourself and other members of the club, no different to many clubs throughout the county, were offering to do odd jobs here and there for people to do the shopping. Nice to give back to the community in general.
Yeah, it is, because at the end of the day, they've all been here before and they've all represented the club. So we were sitting at home one evening, and my dad said to me, would you not think of getting a group of lads together? So all the senior members signed up and said they were willing to help out, and we were lucky that we didn't have anyone in serious bother, so the lads helped out here and there when they needed to, and we all kept everyone safe, thank God.
And it just shows the value, the strength of the GAA and strength of sports clubs in general.
Definitely.
They're not just about the people on the pitch, it's the community in general behind them. And the championship coming up, it's a chance maybe to give a bit of joy back to the communities who went through a tough time during the year.
As you said, it was a tough time during the year, and some people may have lost loved ones and stuff, so it was it's nice to be able to give back, and it's nice to be able to keep in touch with people who you mightn't have seen in a long time, by helping them out, and they give you a call, nice to chat to them for a while and see how they're doing and keeping up with them. But
now it's onwards and upwards in the Fina in round one,
exactly.
In Park Talchin, where everyone wants to play.
Exactly, it's the main goal now. It's the highlighted day and highlighted weekend, so hopefully all goes well and we get the result.